Hey YouTubers, Facebook friends, Mac lovers, and makeup artists everywhere. It's Mikey coming at you today. I wanted to go over a couple items that I got in the mail, make a comment, a quick review on the Eyemei stuff that I got, and then let y'all know about the big thing this week, exciting for me anyways, is that e.l.f. Studio, which is their upper end line, is having a 50% off sale. So go stock up on e.l.f. Studio stuff. This is when I really stock up. Is on their 50% off sales. I know I need to stop saying all the time. But they have phenomenal pigments. They do have a mixing medium as well in there. So I'll generally spend about $50 right now and get like 30 items at least with the e.l.f. Studio. So go in there, select all your stuff. They got brush holders, brushes, pigments. Their gel eyeliners are especially awesome. There's that. Recently in a makeup class that was attended by Michelle, and she brought me all the feedback. The e.l.f. eyeliners is what they were using in there, the gel ones, and so those got a big 2 thumbs up from the makeup artist there. But so yeah, when you do go through your checkout, enter Studio 50. And boom, you got 50% off. You just got to pay $6.95 shipping and handling. So super good deal. e.l.f. I think it's just elf.com, and then click on e.l.f. Studio or shop now on the 50% off sale. That is good through March 4th, so now's the time to stock up on it. Just to give you an idea of the pigments, I'm ordering all the pigments. I'm ordering all the matte eyeshadows. A couple of the mixing mediums, because those are great to have with any of these loose powders. Getting a large brush holder, just because I need a better holder for my brushes. And let's see, what else am I getting? I think there's a couple other items. Some of the gel eyeliners, obviously. So I'm just going to take, I put a little MAC paint pot in Painterly. On right there. I don't know if you can really see it because it's, you know, I got it in my skin tone. It's right along there though. So that's how great that MAC is. But we're just gonna do a swatch of it right there. So this is the MAC pigment. I'm sorry, I know my lighting situation is really bad. That's why I'm doing these during the day with the blinds open and everything. But there's the MAC, or not the MAC, the e.l.f. pigment, and this is, it was called Amethyst, I believe, when I bought it, but it's some other purple name now. But yeah, grab some of that stuff while you can, while it's on 50% off. Stock up, that's the time to do it. I always wait when it comes to e.l.f. for the 50% off sales, and we'll just get a ton of stuff. You know, it's, you can spend $50 on one item generally. So to do the 50% off sale and get like 100 items for $50 or whatever, or 50 items or 25, depending upon how you're doing it, it's totally worth it. So since I last did a video, I picked up one of the MAC Big Bounce eyeshadows. I want to say these are like 24 maybe. Anyways, this is an impeccably rich, and it's like a liquid gold. Absolutely beautiful. Let me grab a clean brush here. One thing is you don't want to get this everywhere. So I'm going to go right on top of that purple with this. Now this is a cream. It's a really, you can spread it out very thinly or layer it, but this one is incredibly shimmery and shiny. And again, this is just, it's a really thin cream eyeshadow. But boom, there is that. So Big Bounce Big Bounce Shadow gives you a really good payoff. Just to do, I did a little bit right there without any pigment for you just to see. So it can go on kind of sheer if you do it without any pigment. you'll just get like a shimmer like that. So anyways, MAC Big Bounce eyeshadow and Impeccably Rich. I picked up another matte. Sorry, I've got some of that Big Bounce on me. I don't want to get it on everything else. Another matte powder blush. This one is in Raisin, which is a fairly dark color. So I would say this is a dark plum. So if you're using that, so I'm going to turn this other light on. If you're using this one in particular, just make sure you're using it sparingly with a fan brush to see if that light makes a difference. Alright, now, the next thing that came, Miss Allison over at my new MAC store, she's my new MAC associate, by the way, got me the caramel sundae that me and Michelle were both desperately looking for. So, super excited for this one. You've got, obviously it's a quad. You've got Cheryl Chic, which is a frost, Dreammaker in a frost, Caramel Sundae in a satin, and Showstopper in a matte. So there's all four of those. So now I have both the quads. I actually have 3 of the quads from the Archies collection. 2 of the Spoiled Rich and one of the Caramel Sundae, just because Caramel Sundae was a little hard to get. But yeah, so there's my Archies Girl Stuff eyeshadows. Another thing that came in the last few days, there's actually a couple things that came, but the last of the Betty lipsticks, this is in Girl Next Door, and this is a really bright pink, light pink. It is a luster lipstick, so that completes the Betty lipsticks for me. Now let's see. This one is the one that I've been most excited about. Obviously, I love the Firm Forms, which are the black with the gold specks in them, and I'm pretty sure I've done a swatch of those. Of that for you, but I can do another one real fast here. Just make sure I'm swatching. Some of these will go out to people and giveaways or sales or whatever, so I just want to make sure I'm swatching only one of them, although these ones I bought specifically for myself. Alright, yeah, so it's this last one. So, the Firm Form. Alright, there you go. So, this one is a matte as well, which is another thing I love about it. I had some other black lipstick that I got for Halloween, and it was the most god-awful, dry, sticky, achy, gross stuff I'd ever put on my lips. So, yeah, I grabbed 3 of these, and I absolutely love them. One of these are going to go to my buddy Mo at work, who, as we've been talking more and more, we just have so much in common with our boyfriends, with just our likes and everything. So, anyways, this one is one that I'm uber excited about. It is an extremely limited edition. They sold this lipstick one day only. Only one day. And it's called, they sold it on Black Friday. So I'm going to get that off. They sold it on Black Friday only, and it's called Gray Friday. That's showing up. Anyways, this is a Frost Gray lipstick. How rare and amazing and beautiful is that? I'm gonna try and go back to using Windows Movie Maker so I can throw pictures in. So, you know, you may be seeing flashes of pictures, you may not. It just depends with this new webcam how that's coming along. And since we're on the black lipsticks, I also picked up Urban Decay's Oil Slick. And I'm loving the Urban Decay packaging. They do have a metal lipstick lid that I want to get that's separate from these plastic ones. But I love the little sword on the end. But their black looks like so. And I don't know if it's going to pick up. It's got silvery bluish ones in there. You can actually, I don't know if you can see, it's got a little stamp that says Urban Decay and has the sword on it. So that's a really, really cool feature as well for the lipstick. But yeah, so as you can tell, I'm on Black's kick, at least in lipsticks right now. But I do love, love, love that one. There's nothing else really that came as far as MAC items, at least that I can show you right now. Because Michelle's stuff is slowly but surely coming in. The other things I wanted to go over were these Eyemeis that I got. There were, and I think I did these already, but there were 60 of these in this little kit. This was an eBay thing coming out of Shenzhen, China, so a lot of knockoff stuff comes out of there. But there were 30 shimmer eyeshadows and then 30 glitters. The one thing I'm actually happy about, I don't use glitters that often, but when you're using glitters, you really want to make sure that you're using an eye-safe glitter. There is nothing worse in the world than getting chunks of glitter in your eye that are not eye-safe. I mean, it can really mess your eye up. Not to mention, so irritating. So, got these just so I have 30 eye-safe glitters to kind of cover my bases on any eye glitters that I'll ever need. One note I do want to make is that you always want to have a glitter base when you're applying them. I'm still have, because I use it so rarely, glitters that is, I still have the Too Faced second base, which is their glitter base. They do still make a glitter base, but I don't think it's called second base anymore. Back when they first came out with their primers, there was first base, which was their eye primer, and then second base, which is the glitter primer. But in any event, I tried to do an eye last night with these Eyemeis, just using the Eyemeis, and not really effective. They're really shimmery, and you definitely need to be mixing mattes with shimmers when you're doing your eyes. But I'll do a quick swatch of this. I don't know if that they blended that well together. You know, it seems like one could easily overtake the other. Again, it's a loose powder. And they come in these 1 gram jars. But they're not uberly pigmented. So these are ones that I would spray the brush with Fix Plus or even the e.l.f. spray. So there is their green shimmer on top of the Painterly. So as you can see, I mean, as dark as it looks in the jar here, you're really not getting great payoff when it comes to colors. So there were another company making these. They were in the exact same packaging, but they were called Eyemei, not Eyemei. The Eyemei ones I liked a little bit better. I don't know if this is just a different company altogether or not. But I'll swatch one more of these for you, which will be, and they don't have names, they're just numbered. Like this one's 14, which is a teal. You know, and again, they're really fairly full, which is nice. But, like I said, you're going to need some sort of mixing medium or something to pick up the color with these ones for sure. I mean, just laying them flat onto a base, you're not getting that great. Now, I'll take the Makeup Mist and Set from e.l.f. And we'll do the same thing. Boom. So you can see why with some product I will spray the brush and apply it even on top of a primer potion, because you get such better color payoff. As you can see, there is the one that sprayed and there's the one that was not, and then there's that green. So yeah, with the Eyemeis, if you do get them, I mean, they're really inexpensive, so you know, they're a fun thing to have around. Something you can definitely play with. Pick up the e.l.f. Mist and Spray. For a product like this, you don't necessarily need Max Studio Fix, but yeah. So there's 60 of those. The glitters just come in every color imaginable. Just make sure you're using a glitter base to get that to stick to, and then yeah. So I think, Did you knock it off? I think that's it. I may have showed you from the Mega Metal Shadows from MAC. This is the Dandazette, which is just a great blue. See, OG, knock it off. And then from my work, actually, I picked up, these are just for giveaways and, free gifts with purchase over on my eBay channel. Just lip plumpers, lip satin, and gloss. This is another lip plumper. This is in like watermelon mint, no, wild berry mint. This one doesn't have a flavor. The clear one is vanilla mint. And then, so I got, just a lot of duplicates of those. And then this last one is a lip luster, and this is in vanilla mint as well. These retail for $6 a piece generally. These retail for $3.50 a piece. These ones that are like this are dual-ended, so you've got the lip stain on one side and then the gloss on the other side for high shine. So just something to do, giveaways and free gifts with purchase, yada, yada, yada. I also picked up from Nordstrom's Rack the Urban Decay D-Slick XL. This is an oil control makeup setting spray, so same thing as Studio Fix. You can put it on right after your makeup application, and then that's going to keep all the oil at a distance for you. Keep that under control. Shine as well. Being here in Colorado, we have really dry weather, so that's not really an issue for me. So being in Nordstrom's Rack grab, I just picked one up, and I'm going to see if I can flip it on eBay and see if we can get any profit there. So I think that is it for right now. I do have some other stuff here for soaring here, but that's completely unrelated to these items. So, alright guys, that's it for today, I believe. We'll talk to you soon. I may do an eye video here in just a little bit, just because I'm off today. I got all my volunteer work done for the board of directors that I'm on as a secretary, so I got that done. And yeah, so I've got some time to play around, and there's a couple eyes I wanted to test out. But Michelle is not around today, so I'll probably have to test it on myself. Alright guys, take care. Bye.